hang on a minute, what's this light phone? A phone where they removed a bunch of features and upped the price? But that's our thing. Oh, hi there, I'm Sam Tucker from Apple. And you may have heard recently about the new Light Phone 3 that's coming out. A device that's intentionally meant to be boring and unappealing so that you use it less, which I think is the same strategy Microsoft uses for their products.
Windows 11.
The difference here though is that the Light Phone is meant to be distraction-free, with no social media on the device, no web browser or news feeds to get lost in. It just does the bare minimum. Like Samsung's assistant, Bixby. Huh? Why are you dragging me into this? Alright, so what is this phone actually good for? Well, it's a little hard to say, because even what it does do, it doesn't do them very well.
It's completely taking over my screen when I'm changing the volume. I don't need to be present adjusting my volume slider.
It's a bad navigator, because it won't find a place if you spell it slightly wrong.
Good luck, because there's no autocorrect either. So you're gonna want to double check and get this address exactly right.
And likewise, it's a slow text and notes app, because it'll detect when you spell something wrong, but it won't correct it for you, because you need to feel the shame. It's a bad camera, because it has no stabilization, and the camera button is an actual button, instead of a laptop trackpad or whatever the heck we got going on.
There's so much noise, and the color is atrocious.
It has a dial on the side to give you quick access to dye. I expect a lot of their users to use that one. And if you don't see the light, well, the dial also activates the torch. And apart from music and podcasts and calendars and alarms, that's about it. But don't worry, you can install new apps and add music to the thing by simply connecting it to your computer and using their online portal. Oh, cool. So it's like iTunes, except this time it's EdgeTunes. Well, zoom me up, Scotty. And of course, a web browser is the most distraction-free way to configure your phone. So good work there, Light Phone. Really keeping to your mission statement there. But don't expect much on their portal though, as there's no ebook apps. In fact, the screen isn't really e-ink like their last phones, but instead it's a matte OLED display. There's also no banking or two-factor authentication apps.
Could the Light Phone get any more boring? Probably, I don't think so. Probably not.
It doesn't work with any messaging apps, so all your messages will be blurry and unencrypted. Heck, right now, the fingerprint sensor on the top doesn't even work.
I'm like, how am I supposed to use this?
But the company promises that it's coming. Okay, so they're charging $800 for a phone and just promising that this feature's gonna come out. But what if it's almost over an entire year and they still haven't released it fully? Huh? Oh, no, this is not like us selling our iPhone promising that Apple Intelligence is gonna be good, which it still isn't, because the Light Phone people are only charging $600 right now. Well, that's one thing they didn't learn from us. Discounts. The all-new Light Phone 3. It may be light in features, but it's fat in fatness.
Wow, she is a bit of a thick boy.
Subscribe today. Oh, you again. Now please leave me alone today. I need to do my anti-meditation, where I just sit down quietly in a room, close my eyes, and try to have a single thought. There's one in there somewhere. Oh, I knocked it out. Well, subscribe to see if I ever find that again.